Instead of boardrooms and meetings, several local leaders spent their Friday on the road, delivering meals and meaningful moments to seniors across the community.
Teaming up with Lifescape's Meals on Wheels program, the group helped bring food straight to residents' doors, turning a simple delivery into a chance for connection. Organizers say visits like these not only meet basic needs, but also help combat isolation, giving seniors a regular opportunity to interact with others. Executive Director Mike Hughes says that connection is just as important as the meal itself.
I think that it's important that we pay attention to our senior citizens, and we want our leaders to pay attention to our senior citizens. And it's great to invite them in and see what we do. And there's a resource. Lifescape is a resource to them. Should they have constituents? Do they have customers? Should they have any senior that needs help, they can go ahead and refer them to us.